Hey Stampers, Sonia here with Linked by Ink, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And tonight tonight might be tomorrow by the time I get this posted. But I am going to show you how to do this little background technique. I think it came out cute. What do you think? I wanted to keep it simple and really let the background be the focal point of the card. So I'll show you how we got that effect. So let me pull this out a little bit. Wrong way. Now, what I'm using here is, it's actually a Tonic Studios Tim Holtz glass, what do you call it? My brain, it's been a long Tuesday. We were off work yesterday, and so it was like Mon Tuesday today. It was Monday on a Tuesday. Anyway, this glass work surface, let's call it that, from Tonic Studios. Now, if Stampin' Up! Had a glass one, I would be using that, but we don't. So, it's quick and it's simple, but it's also a little messy. So what we're going to do is, you're going to want enough of an area to cover your piece of watercolor paper, okay? So we're just going to start putting random drops of Reinkers, and this one is Balmy Blue, and you don't have to be shy with it. And then we have Soft Succulent, just fill in some of the spots. It's actually quite fun to do. I do use quite a bit of ink doing this, but I think it's fun and worth it. And next we have Evening Evergreen, and that's that really dark, almost black color here, but it's not really, it's like just a super dark green right there. So we're going to add that in. I don't know why, but when I when I squeeze this one, it gets little extra dots. I don't know. Couldn't tell you, but here we go. Then you're going to get your handy dandy little Stampin' Up! Spritzer, and there's just water in here. Don't want to use alcohol, we want to use water. Get your spritz, and then you'll see it almost go like a spider web when you put it on. So you don't want to put too much and you don't want to put not enough. So see how it, like, hang on, there we go. See how it gives that little spidery effect. So just spritz that over. The green seems to spread more than the blue, I noticed. I don't know why that is, but I did it to about there, maybe a little more over here, a little more there, a little more on the blues. There we go. So you've got this almost like dot effect. And then this is where it gets messy, and I'm going to get inky fingers. The ink just came off. I was at work all day with inky fingers, but just drop it in, let it soak up that ink. Don't leave it too long, because I found the longer I left it, the more the colors mixed. And I do want that definition. Oh, perfect. It's very dark. There's a little bit of extra there, like on the edge. And just wipe that off. And of course we'll be trimming this down as well. So every single one you get is going to be very different. So when you realize you haven't been looking at the camera and don't know if it was all getting filmed or not. So I could have put some more blues in over here, but I really like it. And then I sit that aside and let it dry overnight. So you're going to see that the difference in, it almost looks like black, but it is going to dry. Sorry, I'm pointing with this paper towel. It is going to dry not as deep as what it's showing here. This is going to be a more green color. Right now it literally looks like black, but it's going to dry to this like dark green here. And then your blue is going to be a little bit more brighter. And then this is the soft succulent here. And if you have a little scrap piece and you just want to drop that in as well, you could probably almost put in a second piece, like a full piece. I didn't actually try that. Getting inky. Oh yeah, that wasn't enough. You definitely need that extra water on there. Let's just throw it up there and see what happens. Now I'm just goofing around. Okay, so the oh look, it picked it up. So what was I saying? I'm kidding. It's been a long day. Did I mention it's been a long day? A lot of these videos get done when it's been a long day because I've got to go to my day job. But working towards this being my day job, I still have fun. I'll see how that dries. Okay, so cleanup is pretty easy. Just some paper towels and wipe that all up. This is like completely glass surface, so it's very easy to clean. I should have got a little bucket. Here we go. And then of course you can always use a Huggies wipe. Do you know when I had, my daughter's like 18 now, but when she was little, she had some Tylenol, and it didn't stay down, and it came up on the white carpet. You know, it's red Tylenol, and I could not get that out. But I finally picked up one of these. I was like, I wonder, and I scrubbed it, and it came right off. So those baby wipes are so versatile. Okay, and then you can just dry it off, and you are good to go. I know, I feel like I'm promoting Tim Holtz Tonic Studios here, which I am a little bit. But for this technique, it works wonderful. Now, of course, if you just have like some kind of smooth surface that you could use, maybe you have a glass cutting board, maybe you could use that. Okay, now the card, once it dried, I got some white, Whisper White ink, and sometimes I don't use this part, use the Whisper White refill. See, my fingers are inky. Put it in here, and then get your water pen and do a couple of drops and mix it up there. I did it kind of thick. The first time I did it, I flicked it on. You know, you flick, 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 and it kind of was a little bit maybe too watery, and it sunk into the card. So I did it again. I did a second one, and I made it a little thicker. And so, because I really wanted it to look like paint kind of splattered everywhere when I was putting the sentiment on. That is kind of what I was going for. Maybe a grunge look, maybe. So the sentiment is just one stamp from the Happiest of Birthdays stamp set. I like that because that makes it easy. Boom, card. And then, of course, it's a rather big stamp and Versamark to that. And then just white embossing powder. You could use a gold or a silver. If you wanted to bling this up a little bit, you could put some bling on here, make a touch more on the, you know, sparkly side. My husband, I was like, should I put bling? And he goes, oh no, if that was for me, just leave it like that. So he liked this, and showed it to my daughter, and I'll probably give it to a co-worker because it's rather versatile. You could give that to pretty much anybody. And then it's just mounted on some evening evergreen paper. Oh, I got some ink on the back. Never mind. I'll put something over. This can be my prototype then. So, yeah, I think you could pretty much give that to anybody and they're going to love it. It's unique. You know, it's fun. It's got that texture of the embossing folder here. I mean, embossing folder. Oh my goodness. Did I mention it's been a long day? I should get that on a shirt. Of the dry embossing here, the heat embossing that we did with the embossing powder. So yeah, that is that. I hope you liked how this technique was fun. It's actually fun to do, and if you have kids, you know, they will probably get a kick out of doing this as well. Use a whole bunch of different colors. You go for a more galaxy look, maybe add some purples, some yellows in there, and or you could do you know, an Easter, not an Easter, a Christmas look, or an Easter look. Just mixing up different colors and getting a unique background. And like I said, this is going to look quite different once it dries. Okay? Okay, I hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. And if you already have, thank you. Okay, have a great night. Bye. Or day. Bye. It's been a long day.